Very important question. Could an affordable skateboard not just be good, but could it be more than good? Could it be, like, pretty awesome? Could it be great? What if it was under $500 and could outcompete some other boards in its class? I think if that would be true, we might be talking about the WowGo 2S Max. If you like what you see, you can click some links below to get your own. WowGo's case is gonna double as a carrying case if you ever want to travel with it, and we're gonna see their logo on the outside, Passion on the Go. Let's get this box open. And by the way, why don't you just subscribe right now, you know? And maybe hit the like button, because I put a lot of work into this. Thank you! And here we get our first look. I love the decals on the deck. It's really sturdy, decent construction. Same thing, clean styling with the logo on the deck. Let's get this thing out of the box so we can take a better look at it. I thought the design was really clean, came together nicely with the wheels. I didn't expect the hardware to be gold. That really stands out and makes this board look classy. The battery is going to be 12S2P and it's going to have enough range for 14 miles. It's using Hobbywing's most recent V4 ESC. That's going to be really smooth. We'll see that later on. I really liked this. Gave good control to the motors, which are about as powerful as hub motors are going to get, and definitely have a lot of zip. Same thing on the back. You can see that gold hardware. It just stands out, and you can tell they paid attention. By the way, speaking of paying attention, 180-day warranty on everything, which is really nice to see. If something fails within half a year, they'll take care of it. The whole deck is going to be covered in this really nice, like thick grip tape, cushioning grip tape. There we go. The entire deck. Flipping it over, you can get another good look at the detailing. Is really cool on the other side as well. I love the look of the trucks with the gold and the way they cast these, and then the detailing. You can tell they paid attention to things. I think the deck just looks really clean. I don't know how to say it, but you can tell it was manufactured well. The wheels are the 90mm wheels, though you'll see later on I got the 105mm as well. Both of the enclosures sealed nicely for waterproofing. Let's give this thing a test. I'm going to turn it on. I have not paired things previously. We're going to see if it just works right away. And it did. Just like any other remote, you're going to have a rocker switch. If you move it forward, the board will accelerate. If you pull it backwards, you'll brake. And if you let go, it does nothing. So forward, brake, and let go to be neutral. You can change the speed mode with the power button between 1, 2, 3, and turbo. You can also press it twice to change the direction. The 550 watt motors are super powerful. The turbo mode on this is more than enough, and I thought the wheels looked really cool. This is probably the coolest hub motor covering I've seen. We'll take a look at the spare accessories in the box. We're going to have a manual. It's going to give you all the information you need to know to get started. We've got some stickers to make your board stand out or put them on anything you want. T-tool, and then a hex set for all of the hardware maintenance you're going to need to do on the board, including changing the wheels. Then we're gonna have a charger that will charge the board in 2.5 to 3 hours. Realistically, if you don't use the battery the whole way entirely, about 2 hours, so that's nice. We've got the remote we saw earlier, movie magic, we went back in time. Then we are going to have a charging cable for the remote, that's nice. And of course the wheels. These are the 105mm wheels. They are going to be a little bit bigger to help you get over bigger obstacles. And they just have a really nice look to them. They also feel a little bit more comfortable. They'll help a little bit more with shock absorption, so they'll make your ride a little bit smoother. And these back ones are made to put on the hub motors. They slide right onto that hub. Also, all of the hardware for what you need is under the third wheel. Okay, so it looked really nice when I took it outside. The detailing on the deck really did stand out too. Their logo is actually pretty sharp. I've got to give them credit for that. It really popped against the way they did the design on the deck. I started off with the 90mm wheels, and they were so smooth and quiet. Just felt really comfortable right away. You could tell they had insane grip. They were great on corners, and I felt like they could probably be super efficient. But I pretty quickly installed the 105mm wheels because they're just my favorite. That's what I feel comfortable riding on. If you hit a larger piece of gravel, you're safe. And this really let me test this board. The gold hardware, again, stands out. Like, this thing is really affordable. It's under $500. It's a really good board, but it doesn't look cheap. I thought they did a really nice job. Here you can see the corners are just fine. And with the more powerful motors for hub motors, I was able to fly up hills. Just steep hills, going up them really quickly. And this all felt comfortable right away on this board. Speaking of comfortable, you can really throw the brakes on quickly and stop in about 15 feet. The acceleration is smooth and gets you going really quickly. Overall, I thought this board just felt nice and well programmed. It was really smooth, and I didn't feel like it was going to kill me at all, especially if you wanted to try and brake from high speed. I really like that. That's really nice. Like, the braking is so good from a speed. Usually right now you wouldn't just want to throw the brakes on, but let's see if I can just... Yeah. And felt just really easy to pick up naturally. The trucks are stable enough to take corners at high speeds and not get speed wobbles, but nice and carvy, still being able to be nimble. I played around the next day at home off-roading, and I had a lot of fun. This thing was more capable than I thought it might be. Overall, I really liked this board. I think it's the best programming I've seen on a board for under $500. I know the motors are the best for any board under $500 that I've seen so far, but really I think the selling point is it just feels smooth, and that's safe and easy to learn and easy to master. So beginners, pros, anyone that's looking to get started with an affordable electric skateboard, I'd highly recommend this.